If they explain you Cameroon, you understand, then there is a problem. Because how do you explain the fact that a city mayor and a minister, they are fighting as to who will do a particular project? That has come to remind Cameroonians about the complexity and the inefficiency of government mechanism. Of recent, there was a brouhaha between the city mayor of Yaoundé and the minister of urban development. You have the minister of housing and urban development. Now, what happened? Pope Leo the 14th is scheduled to visit Cameroon in April, and there have been some works ongoing to prepare for the visit of the Pope. Now, these works that are ongoing, these are roads that ought to have been done since. In fact, it was not even supposed to take the Pope arrival and visit before officials are taking care of the political capital of their own country, are taking care to fix some major parts of the road of the political capital of their own country, a country that they are supposed to cherish, hold in high esteem, and promote. Year in, year out, the people of Yaoundé are complaining about bad roads, potholes, as you cannot drive for more than 1 to 200 meters in some areas without potholes. The capital city is the face of a country. The same with the commercial capital. Areas that have major airports are areas that must be taken care of, because people can come into that place and never take part or never go into the hinterland, end up there, and that is the image you have about your country. For far too long, we have been complaining about the potholes, the illegal dumping of refuse, in fact, the mountains of dirt across Yaoundé, across major roads. It only took the arrival of the Pope that people are fighting now, as two people are fighting as to who is responsible for a project. Workers that the Minister of Urban Development, Housing and Urban Development, sent to go and take part of the major roads were arrested by council police. The same time, the council police took these workers and sent them into the council building. It took the minister to go there and remove them and come back to say that road is a road under the Ministry of Urban Development. That has come to explain the fact that we only wait when things are about to happen, they will come and show how effective we have been working. For how many years have that area been there? It now took the Pope Francis, Pope Leo, to come before you are now running and trying to cherry pick to do a job, which I'm sure even by the end it may not be a good job. Why? Because you want to save your face. Why? Because you want to show that, oh, the town is good and clean. Now, the crux of the matter is even this. Why do you have so many ministries, so many positions, cross-carpeting positions? That's why nobody is doing anything. Because if you hold the city mayor tells you, no, that road is under the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. You hold urban development tells you, no, it is under the Ministry of Public Works. You hold public work tells you, no, it is under the mayor of that municipality. You hold the mayor tells you, no, it is under the regional council. You hold the regional council tells you, no, it is under the state of Cameroon. Who does what? How can you imagine that you even have to a certain level that you have that Ministry of Housing and Urban Development doing that kind of a job? Ministry of Housing and Urban Development send the ministry into the Ministry of Public Work and Urban Development. Simple. Break down the ministry under Public Works. City mayor, what is the city mayor doing with what? Give the full power to the local mayor. The local mayor does the job. Do we even need the position of a city mayor? The local mayor does the job. If the road passes in your municipality, take care of it. In that level, you know who you can hold. And that's why you see the minister will be fighting with the mayor, city mayor, as to who takes care of projects. Most of the time, those fights is even not about the project. Those fights, most of the time, is not even about the project. It's about the other side of the project, which is the kabacha. about the other side, the Kabacha. It is so sad that we are supposed to have people who love this country. We are supposed to have ministers who see this country as their only place, as the place that when they will go on retirement, they will be moving around. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And sometimes you ask the question, our people, don't they travel? When they travel to other areas, when they land at the airport of other countries and walk out of the airport, don't they see in Africa, even I'm talking about Africa, don't they see? Don't you people travel? When you travel around, Burkina Faso, you will never see this issue with Yaoundé, where you can drive a 30 kilometer without pothole. You will never see in Burkina Faso. Not to talk of death, that mountain of death in major road in Yaoundé, major carrefours, and nobody seems to be budging. You will never see in Burkina Faso. Not to talk of other capital cities. We can have that shenanigan in some local cities, local towns. But not in the capital city. I know. When I talk like this, some of you will come and tell me that, oh, be careful, that. The truth is God. You can only kill the teller and not the truth. Because at the end of the day, we all will go. But Cameroon will remain Cameroon. Our legacy shall speak for itself. And at the end of the day, all of us will go on retirement. And when we go on retirement, we will no longer have the siren that make they open the road for us. We will no longer have the privilege. That's why we are supposed to do it better. So when that time comes, we don't shuttle, we don't cry. We enjoy the food. Say, oh, this was because this was in my reign. How many ministers in Cameroon can hit their chest and say, this occurred under my reign, this occurred under my reign, this occurred under my reign? How many ministers? How many ministers in Cameroon can stand authoritatively and say, this was under my reign, this was under my reign, this was under my reign? How many? The even funny thing is that some of their villages are even, the roads to some of their villages don't even exist. If you don't love Cameroon, leave that position for some of us to come and fix it. Some of us are ready to fix those things.
Vous voulez la guerre dans notre pays. Donc, ce que je dis est simple. Les instructions de la hiérarchie. On suit les instructions du ministre. S'il y a eu une entente, ou bien s'il y a eu des instructions, même pas une entente, s'il y a eu des instructions du ministre, on suit d'abord les instructions du ministre. On va revenir avec, vous faites toutes vos revendications, vous placez à la table, qui sera chargé de faire ça au gouverneur, qui va informer la présidence. Donc arrêtez-moi tout ce que vous êtes en train de faire. Arrêtez-moi ça. Tu as compris? Arrêtez-moi. Ne me dites pas que le maire n'est pas d'accord. Ce n'est pas le maire qui va être d'accord. C'est les instructions que nous avons. Hein? Vous avez compris? Vos engins libèrent donc d'abord, nous allons rester ici. Que vos engins libèrent d'abord là où vous avez fait. Mettez vos engins à part. Si vous êtes en train de travailler, mettez d'abord vos engins. Allez-y. J'attends ici.